You know what? It's a bit of exercise, it's a bit of entertainment. You can create plates, you can destruct them, you can make them beautiful, you can make them ugly. You get to do what you want. This is my livelihood. I'm 50, he's 48, and we're still cooking, and we still love what we do. Love this dish. It's made from scratch, it's made from love, it's got it all going on. Welcome to BC Beyond Cuisine. I'm Chef John Cavanaugh. I'm in my own backyard in Crescent Beach here. We thought we'd do a bit of a barbecue series, and we have this on our menu right now where we slice it, we're gonna season it, and we're gonna grill it whole, and we serve it as a platter for two. This dish is kind of fun because it's got spice in it, it's got a kick, doesn't take much to do. As you can see, it's already almost put together. I'm gonna take up some basil leaves. I'm just gonna slice them up. That's one way. That's called chiffonade, and basically it's just fine little slices. Or you can go through your basil stems and find little tiny ones here. Welcome back to BC Beyond Cuisine. Let's get this porchetta in the oven. So a couple things we got going on. We've got the pork loin here. We're just gonna season it quickly. And of course our aromatics, these beautiful little spices we put together. Roasted, gorgeous. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that over. I could have put it on before, but you know what? It's sometimes you got stuff all over the table and you're like, oh, I forgot that. Don't worry about it. It can go on any time. Welcome to BC Beyond Cuisine. This is John Cavanaugh, your chef, host, and in my backyard at the Seahorse Grill. My little new smoker setup, barbecue, and I'm really excited about what we're cooking today. Today we have taken on some grass-fed meat. I thought about what I'm going to do with this today, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do something simple that anybody can do at home. We're going to make a dry rub. We're going to cut some ribs. We're going to wrap it up in some alfoil, and we're going to throw it on the barbecue. So I'm going to grab it and stick it in there. So basically what we're doing, it's a boneless turkey with stuffing. Beautiful. Now the one thing we're going to have to watch when we are cooking is our asparagus. These little devils will get in between and you'll lose them and you cannot get them back. It's just unbelievable. So we're going to try and spread those out evenly, and they're only going to take a couple minutes themselves. We've got a steak that's been resting, I'd say for about 7 minutes. We're going to cut through. You see that? It's just bleeding a little bit. It's not a lot. Everything's slowed down in it. And when you put this platter up, it's easy for people just to grab and piece together. I've also grabbed some leeks. I love working with leeks, the leek whites. I'm going to add a little bit of a little fresh flavor to the soup. And I'm going to bring that together. Soup can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to make, 20 minutes. You know what? Take your time. It's really important that people realize that this is something that brings family and friends together while you're at a table, so you want to make it good. Gonna get our bowl ready. We'll go back to our chocolate. And you know, there's different types of chocolate. There's Calabo. There's so many different types of chocolates you can buy. Everybody has their preference. I find in the restaurant business, people are gonna go for quality as opposed for, you know, price-wise. They want a nice, super easy, smooth chocolate. The oil, look at that, just melting beautiful. You don't want it too cold and you don't want it too hot. It's a bit of a trick. The reason being, if it's too cold when you add the egg whites, it'll firm up, and if it's too hot, it'll break the egg whites down and it won't light up. So, gonna add a little bit of salt, no liquid. I basically want to put this in the oven and I want to bake. I don't want to steam, and I want the skin to get a bit crispy. 375, I'd say about an hour and a half. You can always take it out, just feel it. You know, if it's got a little bit of push to it, you know it's going to be ready. As you can see, look at that. It is just stunning. Look at the juices, they're still in the meat. This is nice and moist. There's not a lot of liquid pouring out because I let it rest. Now we're going to get back into the leg meat. Most of the squashes today are grown all year round. We try and cook seasonally at the Seahorse Grill. Sometimes we use butternut in the summer for just a small vegetarian dish, but it's important, try and do seasonal foods, seasonal soups. It's coming up here now. I'm going to place this in the Vitamix. And again, a little bit of whipped cream. And a little bit of tomato. Boom, like that. You can add a little bit of cracked pepper. Here it is. And there we have it. We have a tomato basil soup. Made quickly, fast, all natural ingredients. You can do it at home. You can really enjoy it and eating fresh and healthy. So you know what? Thanks for joining us at BC Beyond Cuisine. I want you to keep your pans hot and enjoy this soup. I'm going to add a touch of honey just for a little bit of garnish. It adds a little bit of conversation. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later on.